Imagine a life that listens to you. How do you turn that into a reality? This is not just any list, it is the one that gets you going the way you want. No matter what comes your way, get ready to face life. Success means you are living your life. One of the greatest speeches ever to your full potential. That's what success means, is that has to happen. You need perception and an active intelligence. Most intelligent people on this planet are stable on the planet. Foolish effort, isn't it? Just labor is not going to get you somewhere. Right kind of action, the right timing, right place. All this is important question. How do I grow my intelligence? Don't worry about that right now. The important thing is to enhance your perception. If you're able to study or to see, it is you have the necessary intelligence to conduct it. Well, success means you are living your life to your full potential. That's what success means. If that has to happen, you need perception and an active intelligence. Your idea of success is right now everybody should be below you. You must be in the top. This is your idea of success. This is not success, this is sickness. So do not ever think of success. Just say how to make this into your full fledged being. If you want the best way to face difficult times, potential to open up in the world, one important thing that you must fix in your life. Is your experience of life either peacefulness or agitation, either joy or misery, blissfulness, suffering, whatever it is your experience is entirely made by you. Other people are doing what they want, the drama they're conducting is your reaction to that, which is causing these experiences to you. So I'm telling you, your experience of what is happening with you right now is 100 determined by you. Human experience happens from within, not from outside. Outside influences are there. How far we allow them to affect us, unless they're physical situation. War zone, somebody's shooting at you, that's a different matter. All right, that needs to be dealt with in a different way. Even there, a conscious response will give you a better chance of survival than wild reactions. So the privilege of being human being is this, that we have an intelligence to determine what should be our experience of life. Other creatures are in a natural instinctive. Many ugly situations you will have to face, whether you like it or you don't like it. Okay, okay, no. Some way is negative to in a given situation, whether you will become wise or you will become wounded is your choice. Do not look for ideal situations, because there is no such places, as no such place. No such place. Wherever you go, something happening, something is negative everywhere. Negative or not, I don't want to make a judgment, but in a given place, you think there is negative. There's no way you can fix an S today, but you can create it tomorrow. Have two of them together so you can oscillate. As a military man, you can escape the wife for some time and you can escape the boss for some time, unlike other jobs where every day they have to face. I'm sorry, I'm just joking like this. Anyway, see, you can neither love without your wife. Your boss, both are important in your life. You sought the career and you got into the job. You got a best boss. You sought my relationship. You got into marriage and you got a wife. So these are things that you aspired for. When things that you aspire for happen, then you suffer. This must be looked at. This is not about the wife. This is not about the boss. This is something to do with yourself, because human beings have gotten into this place wherever you place them. They have found a way to suffer. See, we say this like life is like juggling a ball. If you're alone, just one ball easy to do. You become two. Not leads more attention. Then you become four. You have four balls to juggle. Then you have an Indian army on you. You have 10-0 balls to juggle. Or do you? So how many balls can you juggle joyfully? But of some you should pick up so this aspect of how you feel. Dragged into all kinds of things. One fundamental reason, whether it's our career or our business or our relationships, we are trying to milk happiness out of it. That is the moment you attempt is your loved ones will slowly turn into your enemies over a period of time because how it works, we must understand human experience essentially comes from within us, whether it's pain or pleasure, comes from within us, joy and misery comes from within us, agony and ecstasy comes from within us. If we understand this, if we take charge of this, if we take charge of the seat of experience within ourselves, what experience would we cause to ourselves? Definitely highest level of pleasantness. So, if you being joyful and loving is not enslaved to anybody, you are joyful and loving by your own nature, then every relationship will work well. What sort of relationships you make? Everything will work well. Whatever is your career or your business or your activity in the world, you will do it to the best because there is substantial medical evidence today to show you that only when a pleasant state of experience, your body and your mind will work at the branch. The best for you to succeed on this in this physical world. This is all it takes that you must have a few brain cells working properly and therefore limbs to do the things that you have to do without getting your body and your brains to function according to your needs. You will not be successful. You will only be successful by sometimes by default or by accident. That is not a good success because that success creates anxiety. It's very important your success is rooted in your competence. Your success is figured out in your mind. If this has to happen, it's very, very important that you're in a pleasant state of experience. That is, there may be many problems and issues outside, but you are never the issue in your life. But right now, the problem is in most human beings' lives, their own thoughts, their own emotions are the greatest impediments that they are facing. If you just cross this one thing, you will see every human being will be able to perform to their fullest level, find the expression to their fullest. This is another concept which is motivating yourself many in the world. That something else should motivate you to doing if doing is significant enough. You don't need any other thing to motivate you. What you're doing is truly significant to life. Why do you need another motivation to make that happen? If you really understand and experience that what you are doing is truly important for every life around you. You don't need a motivation. Goes on C. Does your heartbeat need a motivation to keep it going? I'm asking you all the life processes are not asking for any motivation, isn't it? Monsoons coming, any motivation? No. It's coming year after year because the natural process is going on simply like that. And you and me, life is on what I'm telling you is if you're doing something which is aligned with the fundamental life process of who you are, this can find a million expressions. It need not be just spirituality. It can find a million expression. Fundamental, life for fundamental. Will not need anything to motivate you simply as a part of life. It will just happen. You should not be a motivated person. Generally, somebody, when we say someone is motivated, it means they have an agenda of their own life, has no agenda. It's for you to be a full-fledged life. A grasshopper is trying to be a full-fledged grasshopper. Earthworm is trying to be a full-fledged earthworm. A bird is trying to be a full-fledged bird. A tree is trying to be a full-fledged tree. A human being should strive to become a full-fledged human being. There's all our businesses that each one of us start creating our own agendas and doing all kinds of things. No, you're just a piece of life. Don't take yourself to. Because before you and me, countless number of people have come and gone. Yes or no? Where are they? All those people, you think they were all idiots? They were all idiots and they died. Is it? No, they were also like you. Maybe they were also officers. Maybe they were kings more than you. All kinds of things. All topsoil. Now what you call is life is a brief spark. The only thing that you have to do is rise and sparkle as a full-fledged life. When something is needed around us, we will do that naturally when you're doing wonderfully well. You will do what is needed, isn't it? Will be motivated this. Tell me when you're very happy, have you looked at yourself? How nice and wonderful you are. You're willing to do anything for anybody. You went backwards, if necessary, yes or no. I'm happy to see Sadhguru's rare inspiring with talking with some passion. What they're doing somebody, it doesn't matter what they're doing is right, wrong, okay? Perfect or not, but someone has put his heart into it. Human life becomes beautiful. Hmm? Human, does he do the right things? Human are not into It doesn't matter what we're doing, whether we're sweeping the floor or managing the country, or what we are doing, if we are putting our heart into what we are doing. It's beautiful to be doing that activity now that you're stepping into the world. Not that you don't know, but anyway, now you're stepping into world in a different dimension than the way you have been till now. Once you step into the world, there is going to be a lot of filth, there is corruption, that is nonsense. There is so many things happening everywhere. There are some set of people, a certain set of people, a certain set of people who will develop an for this filth, they can't stand it. They usually run to the Himalayas because they're allergic to filth. They can't take it, they want everything pure. But such a thing will not happen. And because the filth of the world has one way or the other has entered our minds, wherever we empower that filth or not. It's all the option that we have, but we cannot avoid filth. It is there, all the nonsense that can happen in the world, in your head. Isn't it so? One set of people develop allergy, try to run away, which they can never do. Another set of people, a large segment of people, unfortunately, have come to their own kind of philosophies. Anyway, this world is full of filth. Let me also become filth. So they have joined that they are merged into the filth. What we call as filth can also be great menu Indian spirituality has always used lotus as a symbol. A lotus flower has symbolism for Indian spirituality. Be a lotus flower. Lotus flower grows filled with filth. This filth was chinking, which you can bear, has transformed itself onto your also and also is with us every moment of our life. It's the atmospheres that we live in make us. We cannot call ourselves managers. If we make the atmospheres that we live in, only then we can call ourselves managers. Being a manager means that we are going to create whatever if we see as the most beautiful thing to happen right now, allowing situations to create you is not management, adding a art manage. All the difference between heaven and hell is just this anger management techniques. You're doing something willingly, that's your heaven. You are doing something unwillingly, that's your help. We have already taken on attitudes, what we like and what we don't like, and why I like this person, I don't like this person. Now, with this person, I will do two things willingly. With this person, I'll do things unwillingly. This may be two people, two aspects of life, to communities, to nations, to many things. This I will do willingly, this I do unwilling. This means I have. This is are no good people and bad people. Everybody is oscillating between the. If you create a very pleasant, wonderful atmosphere, everybody behaves wonderfully. If you create an unpleasant atmosphere, a whole lot of people act nasty. Yes or no? Yes or no? There are joyful people and miserable people and bad people and bad people. No, good people and bad people are bad. You're entitled to choice. Isn't it? Oh, we've been destroying a lot of people for a long time. To stop that, because human beings are in different levels of experience and understanding the writing of people. Anybody who is not like you is obviously bad, isn't? Isn't it so? Those who are not like me must be bad people. Basis of goodness and what you think is goodness is decided by, you have no business to do that. Willing means this, I'm just willing. I'm 100% yes to life. I am not yes to this one. And no, I'm just yes and yes to life. If you are 100% yes to life, you're a volunteer. You have become a willing life. You have become so willing that you have no will of your own life is important. When I say life, what is your purpose in life? I am not talking about your family, your work, what you do, what you party. I'm not talking about that as life. Isn't it life is within you or around you? The ambience of life, you're mistaking the ambience of life for life, your home, your family, your workspace, your party. This is all. And not life is not life. Not you as a person is not important, but you as a piece of life is very important, because that is the basis of everything. When I say that is the basis of it, the universe exists for us. Only because you are yes or no, the world exists for you. Only world exists for other world exists in your experience. So you experience mind, so you it is important. Mistaking the ambience for the real thing. No life is important, because the only thing you don't know anything else. Do you know something else? Something else is all imagined. Stuff is there. The only thing is that this is beating you alive. Only thing that's bothers paramount importance. So what is the purpose for this? For this sea, you had a purpose. You still will not know it entirely if you spend a million years looking at it with absolute focus. Still, you will not know it in its entirety. That's how it is. There is. Is there a meaning to it? The greatest thing about life is that there is no meaning to it. This is the greatest aspect of life that has no meaning to it. And there is no need for it to have a meaning still. Remember, no way to confuse them do we suffer because of our past karma. So this what you call as myself, this whole framework of a human being is a consequence of a certain amalgamation of memory. So these memories are allowing you to function. This is your karma. Without this memory, you would know one thing from the other. Alright, you just wouldn't know one thing from the other. If you are any other creature, you function instinctively and compulsively. Was alright. Once you become human, you are supposed to function unconsciously. It is important in every aspect of life. It's a question of life and death that you are conscious and you function intelligently. You don't do compulsive reactive things because you will do what your leader wants you to do. No system, it is just that you exist only because of your karma. But it's like you build a karmic stage upon which you have to your drama. So your drama. But your karmic stage is not from perfect sense. How you will see. It's not conscious, it is simply happening in a compulsive and instinctive manner. Yours simply means your research and development that's gone into you, you're wasting. So this is extremely important for all aspects of life. Karma is not a problem, you exist because of your karma. You don't suffer because of your karma, you suffer because you react to the karma, or you're reacting to your own karma, or you're reacting to somebody else's karma. It is in reaction that you suffer. See, there are only two kinds of suffering, physical suffering and mental suffering. So physical pain is an essential part of survival process, but suffering is a psychological reaction to either physiological situation or social situation around us, situation around us. Up, problem, karma, vital for answers. As soldiers, you might have witnessed even when they're under or not that there is no pain. There's enormous pain because physical pain is one thing. Multiplying that in your mind is called suffering. Physical pain is very important for our survival. If there was no physical pain, we wouldn't protect our body. You are an individual part. You are an individual. Because of your karmic matter, karma does not mean good and bad. It is things that have already happened to you yesterday, good or bad. There is no such thing because it's not alive. Only if it's alive and if it's alive. And it can bite you, you can say it's good or bad. But what is dead and gone? If you react to it even today, it seems to bite you and hurt you because of what happened 10 years ago. People still suffer. But what may happen, may happen, may happen. Tomorrow suffer. So, happen on happen, so you're essentially suffering that which does not exist. You are a sense your joy is also your karma. You understand your joy is also your karma. Your misery is also your karma. Your suffering is also your karma. Your karmic such. Somewhere are this side up and this side down. There is no such thing. You do not even know what is up and down. How come you know who is up there or who is down there? So these are childish, solace that you create in your mind when you say, my life is life is my making. This is the most dynamic way to exist. This is the only culture on the planet who has looked life like this. A whole lot of cultures believe that their life is managed from somewhere above, but from up there, somebody is managing. But we are sitting on a round planet which is spinning all the time. Earth is spinning all the time. I don't even know which is up and which is